Here we go. Whew, it cold up in here. I might have to put on my beanie. Anyways. So, all right, wait for people to come in. As y'all are coming in, say hi. Let me know if you can hear me. Make sure everything's working properly. So you guys are coming in. Let me know if you can hear me. All that good stuff. All right. Hey, Joe. Yes, it is me. It is I. I have returned. We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff tonight. I'm back to reading. I didn't want to title this I'm Reading Again because people might think that I was going to be reading from this. But I wanted to talk about, books, all that stuff. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Thought out long enough to check in. Yeah. We didn't get much snow, and it's cold as hell here, but we didn't get much snow. It's currently 18 degrees. Did you guys get any in Wetumpka? Hey, Ty. Hopefully the internet is done messing up, but had network damage, so it's going in and out. Oh, that sucks. Hello, Ty, by the way. You got about an inch over there? Crazy. Outage in your area. Hey, Jordan. How you doing? Tundra. Heat wave here in Queensland, Australia. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, y'all burning up, and we're over here freezing. It's 18 degrees here, Tundra. 18 degrees. So let's see if we get any of the people from TikTok over here. I posted something letting them know where they could find me. So let's see. Hey, Brad, how you doing, Mr. Perkins? It's 10 degrees here right now. It was -9 this morning. There's actual ice on the inside of my bedroom window. That's crazy. Brad, yeah, things are pretty okay. I'm trying my ass off to sell this book. I can't even give review copies away. It's like nobody's reading anymore. None of my old fans, yeah. We don't talk much, but it means a lot. You remember my name? Of course. I watch other guys and they're just like, oh, hey, dude, and totally blank my name. No. I mean, also, you're a friend of mine, aside from the fact that you watch the channel or whatever, you're over on the Discord. We used to talk all the time. I've been MIA as of late. I hate it, but it's what I've had to do. I'm hoping to change that very soon, but I don't know. Yeah, Sally Bear's back. Boom. With her new... I can show you guys all the stuff that I've gotten since the last time. I might be out of the loop. Is this finished version of what you were writing? No, this is completely different. This was done years before I started writing that with Chad. That is still unpublished. We haven't even started editing it. I don't know what we're going to do with it. But this is my own series, The Last Freak Show. This is book 1, Flame and Fortune. Yeah, it's life, definitely. Okay, so y'all know Sally Bear. Y'all know my girl, Sally Bear. But Dan got her a mask. It's actually from Build-A-Bear. Actually got her a mask. So she's been rocking that. But that's been inside since Halloween, I think. And then for Christmas, hey, Haley. For Christmas, they got me the mayor. I finally have the mayor. Arr. Yes, I'm a 44-year-old man with stuffies, but also I sleep with my Jack Skellington version of this. Yeah, he's cool. Very cool. Yeah. And he matches my keychain. Boom. So cool. So cool. Anywho, I don't know what y'all want to talk about, but we'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Let me put this keychain. Yeah. Put this over here. I don't even know if y'all. Yeah, y'all can see it. I sleep with a stuffed Alvin the Chipmunk. Also helps me get comfortable with my bad back. So nice bonus with the skeleton pillow that I have. It's a circle, and it's just his head, but it's really the only thing that that props me up well enough. Because I tend to have my arm, usually have my pillow folded into like origami shapes just to get comfortable. I don't have to do that with this pillow. No shame. I'm a 40-year-old man with a Jack and Sally tattoo on my inner elbow. You've shown me that, haven't you, Brad? You sent me a. Oh, hang on. Tundra says y'all got an ad. I'll wait till. I put it on conservative. I could have put it, all that stuff. Rory has outfits. Cool. That's good. Glad it helps. Yeah, thank you. Let me know when you're back, Tundra. Tundra Blue. I sleep with Robbie and my emotional support Build-A-Bear lion, Rory Snugglepaws. Oh, Rory has outfits. Okay, Tundra's back. All right. But yeah, I got a. Oh, hey, Jake. Sorry, I missed Jake. Y'all, Jake, how are you doing? Because you're down here in this fuckery too. How are you doing? I believe I sent you my pet cemetery with Sam. Yeah, I thought you sent me several though. I could be on that smoke. I don't know. Now, before we get any farther into this, I want to talk about something that's been weighing heavy on me for, well, ever since, I guess, November 5th. But even before that, because I saw certain things that, and we're not going to get political here. This is about a book, okay? I will get political if I have to, but tonight is supposed to be, just chilling out. This book, which I reviewed ages ago, so much of this has come true. And while a lot of it is pretty much like, common sense, pattern recognition, things like that, Markley really hit the nail on the head with what has been happening. I have no stake in this book whatsoever. I just love this book dearly. It's called The Deluge by Stephen Markley. And it's prescient. I don't know how else to put it. Everything that has happened so far with the LA wildfires, literally LA burning in this one, everything from the North Carolina, the Appalachian hurricane, all that stuff is in here. And this book has been out forever. So yeah, it's 800 pages. Actually, it's almost 900, I think. Yeah, it's 880 pages. It's a long one. And here I am, trying to push my own book over here, The Last Freak Show. But there's just so much that's going on and if we keep going along that timeline, what he wrote, things are going to get very, very fucking ugly. Very ugly, very quick. It's in the upper 30s right now. Got some frozen rain early this morning. Pensacola apparently got snow. Damn. We got flurries, but it only lasted like 10 minutes and then it disappeared. But Blue, who lives very close to me, got an inch of snow. I wish I had time to read like I did last year. I am reading again. I'm sorry that you're struggling like I was now to find the time to read. I am reading again. I am very happy about that. Currently reading Let Us Descend by Jesmyn Ward. It is a it's like a reimagining of slavery. And I highly recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. Um, yeah, Ty, if you have the chance, just start it. It is a very, very thick and difficult read. But once you get into it, you're going to be like, wait a second, he wrote this before all this shit happened? Yeah. So, and it is about climate change and what happens politically. There, I think hey Tane, how you doing? Man, I ain't seen you in forever. There are some very scary scenarios in here. Aside from the Appalachian hurricane that he predicted, aside from LA burning, aside from all these things, there is some scary stuff to come. And a lot of it has to do with taking out certain key political figures, forcing people to pay attention to what's going on, whether it be the climate or the political spectrum, any of that stuff. I have Whalefall. I might pick that one up next. Thanks for the reminder, Brad. Are you enjoying Whalefall? I have that one on audiobook, so I can get through it pretty quick. I hope y'all are doing well. I know I've been a stranger lately. I'm still jobless and dealing with that. I figured since we hadn't heard from you and trying to figure a lot of other stuff out. But I do hope you're all well, especially Yui. I'm okay. If I could get people to read this book over here, I'd be even better. This is the first time in my 20-plus year career as an author where I haven't even been able to give away review copies. You know how fucking odd that is? Usually you post on social media like, here, hey, free book. You know, all I want is a review. An honest review at that. Nothing. Hey, Roman. Hi. I'm sorry I missed your comment. But it's just weird, you know, that so many people even coming out and telling everybody that, you know, the new pin name is me because it's under S.E. Johnson. Even telling people that, you know, that Edward Lorn wrote the book, it hasn't worked. But yet Edward Lorn's books are selling and getting reviews and all that stuff. So I'm very, very confused with okay, let me put it to you that let me ask you a question. Why aren't you guys reading it? I know Ty is. Jimmy B already read it and left a review. But what is it? Is it the state of the world? Is it disposable income? What can I do to actually get people to open the book and read it? Because I'm sure once people actually start reading it, they're going to fucking love it. I haven't come across anybody yet who had anything bad to say about it. It is The Last Freak Show. But this isn't really why I'm here. But yeah, The Last Freak Show by S.E. Johnson. Book 1, Flame and Fortune. I know you can't, Jake, but if I sent you one, could you? Could you? Because the number one thing I need right now is reviews. There's a lot of places that put a cap on whether or not you can do an ad until you've hit 50 reviews. BookBub isn't like that anymore, but there's several places that want to make sure that they're not peddling garbage. So, you know, you got to have, and I could easily go out and, you know, buy reviews and do it the dishonest way, but I want to do it the honest way, like I usually do. Just struggle to read a physical book because of my crap attention span. You don't have to apologize. I'm asking why isn't this one why doesn't this one interest people enough to actually read it? I've read 2 of the 5 chapters and I'm loving it so far. Wish I could get through it faster, but I'm getting there. Yeah, you're fine, Ty. I'm not complaining. I need to figure out, okay, here's the thing. I need to sell 1,000 copies by April. And if I don't, this book's going to go away. That I am fighting to get eyes on it, to push it, because I have investors to please. ADHD thing for you. Gotcha. Didn't know it was available physically. Yeah, physical and ebook. I haven't been reading a lot lately either. Lots of testing for my new job. has burnt me out. I understand that. Putting on my list now. Thanks, Blake. I appreciate it. I've been meaning to get one for a while, and yeah, I'll sing from the rooftops about it, if for nothing else but to support you. Hey, I don't want you leaving fake negative reviews. I had another friend who will remain unnamed who said, hey, I'll just go ahead and throw up a review. And I told him, no, don't, because I want people to actually comment on what they liked and or didn't like or whatever. Even if I got fucking 1 star at this point, I'd be happy. The book's been out for a month and a half, and I have 2 reviews, and one of them is from one of the people who helped me publish the book, Josh Boone, the director of Fault in Our Stars. But he can't help much right now because he's got a movie he's going to be shooting. He's doing Regretting You, which is a Colleen Hoover adaptation. He's doing that. After that, he has another movie, but hopefully after that, he's going to start working on the TV adaptation. So things are in the pipeline, but if I can't show people that, if I can't show investors that people are interested, this goes away. I'm on a timeline crunch. I have sold 61 copies, and I need to sell 1,000. All right, Jake, do you mind an ebook? Because I'll gift you one. Very interested, just finishing other stuff? Gotcha. Yeah, I hope I get the book sales too. But I thought maybe coming on here and reading and, getting people interested that way, that hasn't really worked. Also, I have a glitch going on right now with YouTube where all my comments are still shut off on some videos, but not others. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to buy it. I got you, dog. Thanks, Tane. I appreciate it. But here's the thing. Again, just buying it isn't going to help. I need y'all to read it and review it and tell everybody about it. Tell people. About to buy 1,000 copies. Thank you, Joe. Everyone should read it. Listen to somebody who's actually read it. Jimmy Brown. I'll read you his review. Hang on, because I appreciate it so much. I'm going to read you his review. Okay. The characters throughout this book are wonderfully different. An eclectic cast with many a quirk that draw the reader in from the start. Get on this train and roll along with them. This is one hell of a journey. And it's only book 1. I may or may not have just ordered. Don't spend your money. Actually, yes. If you have the means to buy it, please buy it, because it'll help me, convince investors to stay on board. But I need reviews. So I feel weird starting with The Last Freak Show. I haven't read the other ones first. Well, this is the first book in the series. I only need a little shy of 17,000. No, Jimmy. No. I don't care if you guys. I don't care how you write your reviews. But the thing is, this book is about outcasts among outcasts. That's what I'm pitching it as. It's for people who feel alone even when they're around their own people. I'm not talking about people who feel alone when either they're alone or alone in a crowded room full of strangers. I'm talking about people who feel alone even when they're with their friends. That's what this book is about, and it means the world to me that I was able to convey that. Everything, every line, no matter what you read in this book, every line is important. Every single one. And you might get to the end and go, all right, well, he left this loose, he left that loose, or this didn't make any sense, this feels like filler. None of that is filler. Every single line is important. Even sections that seem to ramble, they're important. I spent 3 years on this book. 3 years nonstop working on this book. This is an amazing, amazing story. And I just can't get people to read it. I can spare the money for you, but I'll look forward to it. Awesome. Thank you. Who did the cover? Because the cover is gorgeous. Ashley R. Guillory. She is Josh Boone's storyboard artist. And I agree. I'm very happy with it. And there were numerous people who told me they didn't like it and it didn't fit. Well, not that it didn't fit because they hadn't actually read the book yet, but there were numerous people that were like, it just doesn't do anything for me. I'm like, okay, well, that's the cover. I've just been busy with some stuff on my end, but I'm reading it a lot more now. Also, quick question. When leaving a review, is it okay to do it on Goodreads? Yes. I would also like you to put it on Amazon, but if you're one of those people that don't want to do Amazon, I understand. Also, the book will be available other places right now. I'm working on issues with censorship of all fucking things. So Freak Show, as written as one word, and it's important, y'all will understand why by the final book. It's all written as one word. And that's on purpose. But Freak Show is a slur. I have no idea when that came about, but Amazon is a little more liberal with what you like. That they have Anderson Prunty's Fuckness and a bunch of other books with the F word in it. But Freak Show can be used as a slur. It's like, oh, look at that freak show, that kind of thing. So Barnes and Nobles, Books a Million, all these other places have been like, we can't do this because there's a slur in the title. And of course, all their stuff is just automated. It's all algorithm. So I can't even talk to somebody to fix the issue. Can you post little clips to your Blue Sky promoting? I definitely can. Yes. And I'm going to be starting promoting really hard over on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, TikTok, here, all that stuff. I've even thought about, I don't like trendy shit, but I have to do it. I'm going to start daily videos, day 1 of convincing you to buy my book, day 2, and so on and so forth. Until like I said, I have until April, the first week of April. If not, it's going to end up getting written off and the book is going to disappear and all copies that are unsold are going to end up getting destroyed. Yeah, exactly. Because Terrifier isn't a slur. Jake, it's The Last Freak Show, all one word. So the title of the book over here, The Last Freak Show, all one word, .bsky.social. But if you just look up The Last Freak Show, you should find it. Or S.E. Johnson, one or the other. That might be a little harder because that's a pretty, common name, oddly enough. All right. Oh, it's this one's red, but it looks orange. I wish its thing's been shipped. Y'all, I broke my It mug, the one I paid $65 for and had it handmade. I broke it. So you will never see that mug again. It was one of a kind, and I dropped the sumbitch. I opened mine yesterday, added quite a few authors. Awesome. Yeah, I saw you. That a Krampus mug? It is. It is. Okay, Ty, no problem. You found me? Good. Let me go ahead and follow you back. Yeah. $65 mug, handmade, gone. I'm mad. All right. Let me get over here on Blue Sky, see what it do. Hey, Connor, how you doing? A stream I can actually watch. Awesome. Welcome in, Michael. Mike. Oh, sorry that happened. Thank you. I mean, it is what it is. Things break, but... Ooh, Tundra followed me. Let me follow Tundra back. And anybody else that might... Oh, look. Hang on here. Okay. Let's see here. There's Jakey Poo. What's up, Jake? All right. I have followed back. Everyone that I see has followed me. Let's see here. Just subbed You subbed on Blue Sky. Thank you, Gundra. I appreciate it. Doing pretty good. Great seeing you on YouTube again. You're going to be seeing a lot more of me. I got to sell 1,000 copies of this book over here by April. It's good to see you too, Haley. I got to go get my pump on in the gym, but I just bought the book on Amazon, and I'll get a review up on Amazon ASAP. Hope the rest of your evening is goody. Thanks, Tane. I'll see you later, man. You should pretend to be Dean Koontz on Blue Sky now. No, I'm not doing that again. I damn near got banned before I left Twitter. Do what I do selling life insurance. Just start making cold calls. Hello, sir, and or madam. Would you consider yourself a reader? Yeah, I don't think that would work. That was so funny. Yeah, it was. I forgot I live streamed that. You should get Last Freak Show t-shirts made and wear them out. Maybe people will ask what it is. The only problem with that is right now is I don't have the money to pay Ashley extra for using the design like that. I'm only allowed to use it on the book cover and promotional stuff online. I'm not allowed to make merchandise yet, but I'm waiting on her agent to get back to me so that I can make more merch. Also, I got to be able to pay for it. I saved that stream and still have it in my favorites. Awesome. Thank you. My OG Twitter account got suspended. I'm on alt over there now. Wonderful. That's absolutely great. But for those of you on the fence about buying the book, if you like Geek Love, you're going to love this one. If you like Ohio or the Deluge, if you like Mosaic novels, period. If you like Lovecraft Country, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise. I promise you. To the point where I am almost to the point where I will refund you the book personally if you do not like it. This thing is amazing. Once you get in and get involved with these characters, get involved with this world. I don't talk like this. I know a lot of you have been following me for, damn near a decade. I never hype up my own shit. And this isn't just because I want to sell it to you. This book is important. It's especially going to be important in a few years. There's a lot of stuff going on in this book that's going on right now. Like this first book deals with prohibition. The first chapter does. It deals with prohibition and the aftermath of the Depression, World War I, all that stuff. And it's oddly similar to what's going on now. Just like the TikTok banana ban, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of stuff that there are parallels and everything that's going on. And even in the second to last book, book 4, there's a rise of a certain political party and campaign. No, I do not talk about Trump and Vance and all that. I don't talk about them at all. But there are allusions to that kind of fascist oligarchy. I bought the book before E told me it was for sale. I think the best thing is how excited you are for your own book, and that's great. People keep telling me that it's nice to see me proud and pushing something so hard. Literally, I just want it to stay up. I don't want this to go away. And I had to not bend to anybody's will, but I had to go out and seek investors to get this thing made. It's just too fucking big. I couldn't afford it. Not on a DoorDash salary. Did you record 101 things in this book video? Oh, I need to. You're absolutely right. I do need to. Actually, that is a damn good idea, Jimmy. I should do that. Like, all the things every single day, post something that's in that book. But Mike, have you read it and reviewed it yet? Have you done that, son? Have you done it? No. Anyways, but I just want to understand why this book of all of my books, is it because it's a series? Is it because you have no time? Is it because you're broke? Whatever it is, I can fix one of those. Yes and yes. Where did you review it? Have you considered sending it to BookTubers, Book Talk? No one will fucking respond to me. Yeah, I've been trying to give away review copies over on BookSky. I haven't gotten not a single request. Not one. It's all just a little bit of history repeating. Yeah, it is. Review went live a few minutes ago. Where? Amazonian? Goodham Reads? I want to see. It's not showing up for me. That's only 2 there. It's just 2. Am I on that smoke? Okay. Everybody else go check also. Amazon, you don't use Goodreads anymore? Neither do I, honestly. I know a few people just have mailboxes you can send it to. Yeah, but that's a hell of a risk. I wonder if the Shades of Orange lady would review it for you. I'm sure she would. If I had any contact with her. I mean, Rachel gets so many damn comments. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I got to clear my cache or what, but nothing. Unless there's more than one, show all 2 editions. No, that's 2 and 2. Neither one's Mike. Not that I don't believe you. I want to read your review. 2 and 2. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. For me, for some reason, it's not showing up on the main page. You have to click show more reviews. Yeah, but even the number at the top hasn't updated. Give me a second. Let me see. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't even see the show more button. Yeah, displaying 1 of 2 reviews. I don't know. It might, anyways. It might take a little time. Gonna be, all right, Jake. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while. If nothing else, I'm not even trying to sell my book this time. I just wanted to hang out with friends, but hey, it gives us something to talk about. Yeah, Tundra, I know they have to be approved, but Mike says he did it on Goodreads, so not showing for me, but I think it takes a little time. Am I missing anybody's comments? Yeah, still just 2 on Amazon. I figured. All right, Connor, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Please review it. Actually read it. But just buying it isn't going to help. Although I appreciate that just to keep the book up, because I do need 1,000 sales. But I got to earn these folks their money back. I have to. All right, so let's talk about what we're reading or what we've been up to. Any of those things. I am reading "Let Us Descend" by Jesmyn Ward. It's her newest book. It's a fictional retelling, repurposing of slavery in America. It's really exceedingly good. Other than that, I've just been reading my own stuff to shell because the entire series is done. I'm just trying to get everything, everything clean and ready for editing and all that stuff. So I just got through reading her book 2 a couple weeks ago. And we're going to start book 3 as soon as we get a chance. But there aren't nobody here really knows Shell, but Shell is hyper, she's my harshest critic. Let me put it that way. And she loves this book. She has not read all of my stuff In fact, Hope for the Wicked, she after she read that one, she actually stopped at a certain scene and refused to read any of my work for like a decade. But she loves this one. How many books in the series? 5. Flame and Fortune is the first one. They'll be out every year in December, maybe sooner. If the book starts selling, I can release them quicker because I'll have the money to. But anyways, in fact, if we sell 1,000 copies by April, if somehow, some magic way, we are able to sell 1,000 copies by April, I'll release it this summer. All it has to do, I have to get editing and get the cover created. But anyways, so the first book, Flame and Fortune, is already out. Masks and Magic will be out this year. Then you have Vice and Vengeance, Soil and Sideshows, and then the final book, Rubes and Ruin. The donkey, yes, Jimmy. That's the scene, yeah. Reading Black House, Whalefall, and a book about the making of Midnight Mass are next on the Oh, I hadn't heard about that one. I've been mostly playing Balatro and Vampire Survivors. I've got a cold at the moment. I keep sneezing and scaring Aoife. It's funny because Murray reacts like that too. If Shell laughs too hard, coughs, sneezes, any of those things, he will jump on her and just start barking. It's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Cheap Detroit Lions memes. Hey, how you doing? I'm reading your book, David Foster Wallace's essay on David Lynch. Also going on a binge of his movies. Awesome. What's your favorite David Lynch, Roman? Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, brother? I just finished Black House. Balatro is awesome. I haven't played it yet, but I know it's really good. You okay? Cool. I recently finished Mood Machine by Liz Pelly. It's about how Spotify is actually evil and screwing over artists. Yeah. I mean, but that's any corporate platform now. Your dog has... Are you fucking kidding me, Nick? Your dog had... Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. Damn, brother. Shit. Damn. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah. Jamesy was diagnosed with it yesterday. He's tough. I'm glad you're looking at it like that. Try and stay positive. Try your best. And if you need me, you got my text. I'm just bad at texting people first. So if you need me, just blow up my text. Think I have around 120 hours in Balatro. Good God. He doesn't have any idea. Well, I'm sure, man. I mean, dogs, we don't deserve them. It's like when Ash got sick. He didn't act like he was sick. Nah, you're all right. You're okay. I'm not one of those people that, don't like trauma dumping or whatever. I like to know how my friends, the people that I care about, I like to know how they're doing. Eraserhead is your favorite. My second is Lost Highway. Mine is Mulholland Avenue Drive. I can't remember the name of the fucking movie. Anyways. But that's the one. You know what, Mike? Here's something interesting. Mike, you still here? No, we don't deserve dogs. You're welcome, Nick. Mulholland Drive, that's it, yeah. I always get it confused with Mulholland Avenue. I don't know why. Twin Peaks was great. Not seeing the movie or new series, though. Yeah. Mike, you're not, now that I think about it, you're not the first person to tell me that their review isn't showing up. John Smith read the book. I believe that's what he said in the last stream, and that he left a review, but it's not showing up. I like Blue Velvet mainly for Dennis Hopper. Yeah, my buddy Josh took it really, really hard. He's got a whole mural in his house dedicated to David Lynch, and he was really broken up about it. And I saw what you said, Brad. It's a Midnight Mass coffee table book. Lots of photos, but a lot to read as well, so I'm looking forward to it. Awesome. Yeah, Dennis Hopper was fantastic. Absolutely amazing. James is an amazing dog. He smiles, but lately he's been crying a lot. Luckily, we caught it early. They will probably be removing part of his jaws. God damn, dog. You're fine, Nick. You're fine. You're fine. I ask about the people I care about, and I want to know what's going on. The old man behind the cafe scared the bejesus out of me in Mulholland Drive. I just finished making a mural for King Silver Bullet. Not the greatest, but definitely my fave horror movie. Dude, hang on. Have I shown you this? Brad, give me a second. I think I have. But my buddy Josh Boone, the one that I keep talking about, he sent me this. It's literally, it's Cyclo the Werewolf, but it's also the script. Yeah, Corey Haim, not Corey Feldman. Yeah, it was Corey Haim. This is amazing. I learned a lot about writing scripts from this one. You own it too? King dates the intro February 12, 1985, the day I was born. That's awesome. That's really cool. So after I get done with Let Us Descend, I'm going to be reading You Like It Darker, and I'm going to try and finish Holly. I can't promise that I'm going to bring back Thursday Theorist or any of that stuff, but I am trying. It's hard to see our babies poorly. I gave up on tissues and just sobbed into a flannel when Murphy was ill. It's so hard. I send you lots of love, Nick and Tyler, for Bear. Oh. What's wrong? Wait, what's wrong with Bear? What's wrong with Bear? Or did I know that? Ah, there it is. Bear, that's right. No, am I remember now. I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Never mind. For some odd reason, yes, I got you, Ty. I'm sorry. For some odd reason, you know who I was thinking of? I was thinking of Lazy and her dog. I don't know why, but that's where I was. I apologize. I'm so sorry for that. Thank you. It's been something I've been holding on to all day. Yeah, you definitely need to talk about it. I had the shakes. My biggest fear is someone I love going through what I had to go through. But anyways, physical therapy is doing well. That's good. That's good. I still miss Murphy. I still miss Ash. I'm going to read Blacktop Wasteland next. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good book. Yes. I'm glad I'm reading again, too. I am really having to use context clues because of my eye. For those of you that don't know, I have geographic atrophy, which makes this eye see everything in a curve. So when I read stuff, when I read text this size, it just turns into fucking gibberish. It just all blends together. So I'm doing audiobooks and I'm reading books with bigger font, not large font, but yeah. I'm trying my best. There's a lot of books I wanted to read that I can't at all because it just looks like fucking hieroglyphics. But if it has big enough text, yeah. It was also very important to me to do a bigger text in this one. It is far bigger than the other book that I just showed you. I'm reading the collection that's inspired by David Cronenberg. That's cool. Could ebooks help, like with Kindle, where you can make the text bigger? Yeah, but I'm on my phone all fucking day, Ty. You know, I do DoorDash. So when I'm not, you know, when I get home, I don't want to be on my phone. You need to get the book Well, you got more to worry about right now. But if you get it, please review it. That's all I ask. I listened to an audiobook that broke my heart, and I honestly don't know how to feel. It was called Oh, where is it? I have it. I just don't know where I put it. There it is. You know, when I first tried it, I absolutely hated it. I was like, this is nothing but trauma porn. But no, this is an amazing, amazing novel. It's a thick one too. It's like 700 some odd pages. Did you? Yeah, you did the audiobook. I have the audiobook too. Yeah, 720 pages. It was like, ooh, boy, what that motherfucker went through. Jesus. Sweet jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, my poor King collection has been decimated. A Monster Calls has stayed with me. That's a good one too. I read that one when around the time it first came out. Yeah, it's called A Monster Calls, I believe. It's just so heartbreaking, but the prose is beautiful. It is. Yeah. It's on my to read list. Last I knew, my Libby has it. Okay. I've sold most of my books. Yeah, I had to do the same thing. Hey, Kita. How you doing? Did I say your name right again? I always forget how to pronounce it. Is it Kita? I think so. Hopefully there will be more videos coming very shortly. Not only do I need to help promote my new book, The Last Freak Show, under a new pen name, S.E. Johnson. My coming of age collection I spent so much money on is gone. Oh, those are the books you had to sell, right? I thought you were talking about the one that you wrote. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. It's an allegory for America. The Last Freak Show. Book 1, Flame and Fortune, out now. Links are down there in the doobly-doo. Yeah, you always get it right. Kita, why do I always think I get it wrong? We have this discussion every time you pop in here. What is it with me? I get it right, and then I'm like, no, that can't be right. But yeah, anyways. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Nick, is there anything I can help you reclaim? Like, I have a bunch of old horror novels I'm not doing anything with. I can't write, man. I've been too emotional to write. I keep crying and writing sad shit. Good. I know that sounds terrible, but good. Write through it. Write, Nick. Put everything you're going through down. Even if you don't use it on one project, you might use it on many of them. Write, my dude. The best thing you will ever write is when you are trying to escape your own emotions. Don't escape them. Use those sons of bitches. Use them, my friend. Please use them. Please. You have a great memory. Honestly, this is the best time to get a video from you. Definitely lift my spirits at the moment. Awesome. Thank you, Kita. Sometimes writing isn't enjoyable. Sometimes it's an exorcism. Yeah. Exactly. The only way I was able to write The Last Freak Show was by losing my mother. I was on the phone with. Let me tell y'all an origin story. Y'all sit back and relax. Let me tell you a story. So my mom had passed away about 6 months later. I get an email, and I still have the email from Josh Boone, the director of Fault in Our Stars, even the New Mutants. That's going to be important in just a second. So in the email, he's like, hey, I want to talk to you about a possible adaptation of a book. Not my book. Let's get that out of the way here, even though we are working on stuff together now. My name is Josh Boone. I am the director of The Fault in Our Stars and the trash fire that was New Mutants. That is that line right there is the only reason why I emailed him back with my phone number. Because he was honest enough to admit, even though it's one of my son's favorite movies, and we had watched it before I started talking to Josh. But yeah, it felt real for someone to be like, hey, I directed this amazing movie. I also directed this shit. I want to talk to you about something else. And we talked for a while. He's a huge Stephen King fan. He also directed 2 episodes of the latest The Stand reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it. And he was a producer on that also. So we get to talking, and there's months and months go by. A couple projects fall through. We're like, okay, whatever. We had a director and everything for Life After Dane. That all fell apart. And the script is still alive and well. We just don't have anybody to. We even contacted Mary Lambert, the director of the original Pet Sematary adaptation, to see if she was interested. As far as I know, there's been nothing on that. She didn't even respond to him, I don't think. Anyways, so months and months go by. Projects are falling through. He asked me, if you could write one thing, what would it be? I was like, well, I got this idea for this book called Psy. It's about the world's only living Cyclops. He works at a freak show, so on and so forth. It'll probably be like maybe 100,000 word thriller. And he goes, that sounds awesome. How about I give you the money to write it? You can take time off of your other projects. You can just write the book. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I started writing it. And what initially was Psy, C-Y, what initially was that ended up growing into this literally million word novel. It was supposed to be one book that was 100,000 words, and then it became 10 times more than that. And all these wonderful, beautiful, even the villains, everyone in this book has their own personality, their own soul. These people are real for me. And that's the main reason I want to see the book do well, because they're family. And the book is about outcasts among outcasts, people who do not fit in anywhere, finally being able to fit in with this carnival family. It's a saga about the Cortez family carnival. It happens over the course of 100 years from 1920 to 2020. And it covers everything you could ever want in a book. We had this discussion when I promoted it last time. Literally, dude, you don't have to send me money. You're going through enough. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. But I put everything into this book. But what fueled it the most, Ty and Jimmy will tell you this. There's a scene in here where somebody loses their mother. It is a very quick scene, but it was the most cathartic thing in the world for me to write that scene. And I don't think I would have gotten over it had I not been able to write that scene. And when you guys get to it, it's in the first chapter. When you guys get to it, you'll know, you'll see it. It's everything I needed to be able to heal. And that's the only reason I got over my mother's death, or else I'd still be moping around now, was being able to say goodbye to her in fiction. So Nick, write it all down. Remember it and use it. Do not just sit there and let it fester. Use your power and potential to help heal yourself. Do it. Please. Yeah, Nick, you need to. You need to sit down and just get it out. You do. You do. And when you're done, send it to me. I will read it as soon as it hits my my inbox. Maybe you could perform a song for last week's show with the guitar. Different small song per chapter. That'd be cool. book. Buy the book. Buy the book. Buy the book. Buy the fucking book. Please buy the book. It's right here. It's 552 pages. 552 pages. And it's only the first book. They're all this big, if not bigger. Shut the fuck up. And yeah, I remember Knick Knack. That should be the first promo video. Damn, another ad. I just had a nope out. No! I'm sorry. I wish I could turn ads off completely. That's what she said, yeah. You got to get it. You got to. The Last Freak Show sounds so good, especially if it has feel. You are going to cry. You ask Ty and Jimmy. Ty was very upset at certain things that happened in the first chapter. This book is about love. It's about loss. It's about family, but not blood family. It is about found family. It is about people coming together who are not related to create stronger bonds than family. Plenty of feels and laughs too. Yeah. Bobble. That's all I'm saying. Bobble, the human bobblehead, is the funniest motherfucker I have ever written. Period. I relate so much to Father Time. You just made my fucking... Yes! You just made my year, Ty. Thank you. I love these characters already. Yeah. Not Boggle. Bobble. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Father Time, the very first character you meet in The Last Freak Show, that character was very important to me. There's a lot of myself in that character. And that character mostly about how even love and shelter can harm a child if it's not used properly. I know that sounds, but you just have to read the book. Please read the book. Please. What is a boggle? A chip? No, boggle is a person in our community. I'm hoping she pops in. Imagine if Bobble's bit were wrote in boggle format. Nobody would understand it. No one. I have a feeling people will hate my protagonist, even though he is basically me. That's fine. That's fine. They still don't hate you, Nick. And you can blow. For those of y'all that don't know, Boggle is a member of our community who is constantly has typos, but not just regular typos. It's like hieroglyphics trying to read her stuff sometimes. But we love her very much. Boggle! Boggler! Ahoy! Also, the more copies I sell, the quicker the next book comes out. I need 1,000 copies by April. I need 1,000 copies. Blog. But this is not, and this sounds so bad, and it almost makes me sick to promote myself like this. This is the book. This is it. This is your next read. This is it. This is it. And for those of you that buy the signed copy, they're going out tomorrow. Finally got the mail. Yeah, it's my magnum opus. And everybody's calling it my masterpiece. The people who have read it are calling it my masterpiece, but I can't call it that. I can't. Hey, what up, Tony? How you doing, man? I got a new book out. Go buy it. It's called The Last Freak Show, Book 1, Flame and Fortune by S.E. Johnson. S.E. Johnson. As in the wax, but not with a C. That was confusing. S.E. Johnson. The Last Freak Show. Just go buy the book, Tony. Buy it, read it, and review it, please. I can't call anything I've written a masterpiece. I know better. Hey, me neither. I can't do it. But this is close. This is close. I think your book, Betting of Boys, is very underrated. I appreciate that. That book almost killed this book. Looks like a masterpiece to me already, and I still have 3 chapters to go. Hell yes, Ty. Thank you. Thank you. I need to go on break and get up and move around, but I'm high, by the way. Of course you are. You're fine. I'm surprised Nick ain't high. I'm working on getting high, yeah. Also, Ty, was I lying about the weed, the stoners? Was I lying? You're done with chapter 2. Weed is a major part of this book. A major part. Shit, I got quite a bunch. See? No, you were not lying. I'm telling you, everything you could ever want in a book is going to be in this series. Everything. Gummies on my thing. Yeah. Sounds like the Last Freak Show will be queue jumping for my TBR backlog. Hell yeah! But I promise you, if you don't like it, I don't know what I did wrong, because this time I fucking nailed it. I stuck the landing. Every single book just keeps getting better and better and better. You have gigantic battles. And yes, it might not seem like it after reading the first book, but there are massive battles. There are huge set pieces. There are small town horror. There is romance. There's erotica. There's sci-fi. There's everything you could possibly want out of a read is in this book. It is in here. There are lizard men. And he is a very important part of the story. Everybody matters. That's what I went into this series looking to do. Every single character, from the people who own the carnival to the people who run the concession stands, the fried everything and fresh lemonade stands, they're all important. You get them fully fleshed out by the end. It's 1,000,000 words, and it's all important. You want to hug him, all of him? Cool. Oh, damn. Yeah, I see it, Nick. I see it. That's fine, Nick. That's fine. There is a gang of people following me on Blue Sky. What is going on? Huh. That's an interesting. Anyway. Yeah, I have a Blue Sky. It's The Last Freak Show, all one word. Does your local library have a book club for you to talk to? My local library was shut down by the Moms of Liberty. Moms for Liberty, whatever the fuck they were called. They came in, they took down everything they found offensive, and then they closed it because they said the building had structural damage and needed to be repaired. You can look it all up and read the articles yourself. It's the Prattville, Prattville, Alabama, Prattville, Alabama Library. Yeah, so I don't have a library anymore. You got yourself some porridge. Delicious. Yeah. Yeah, Moms for Liberty. Keita, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Did I tell you I released a book? You may have. Hey, plug it. Put it down here in the comments. We're living in a shitty ass timeline, unfortunately. We are. Yeah, Tundra. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, you can Google it. You can read the whole thing. And it's funny because they're just playing in our faces around here. The library was fine last year. And then they came in and started their ruckus and everything. And then as soon as they got power, as soon as they controlled the board and everything, they shut it down and said it needs to be worked on. We drive by there every day, multiple times a day while we're dashing, and there has not been a single person working on that building. Not a single person, even though they have funding to fix it. Yes, you can plug your life insurance. Oh no, they're definitely Karens. Ain't no joking about it. Tales for your I knew about that one, Nick. I thought you were talking about something more recent. Blast hole, where are you, girl? I wish I could bring y'all up to live here to live. My local library recently expanded. That's amazing. That's cool. Reminds me of what is it? 1 Million Moms, the far right Christian reactionary group. Yeah. No, I wish I could release more. Yeah, me too. What's a library? I don't know anymore. We don't have one. It was a place where free thinking people could go and learn and build community and escape into a multitude of worlds. But now it's just an empty building. I hate ads. The only way to get rid of the ads, I'm not trying to plug memberships. Lord knows I don't do enough over here, but the only way to get rid of ads completely over here is to get a membership. That's metaphorical. It's also literal. Yeah. So much for freedom of speech and liberty. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it is what it is. In fact, the reason why comments were off on the channel for a while is because I got thunderfucked into oblivion by these right-wing assholes who found my review of All Boys Aren't Blue. I say in the video, you can go watch it for yourself, that I don't care if you're gay, straight, anything like that. To me, it's all flesh. As long as you are consensual adults, and I said that in the video, as long as you are consensual adults, it's just all skin. That's all it is. And everybody in the fucking comments, I bet he thinks that about children. And blah, blah, blah. I wasn't finna sit there and read that over and over again. An empty library, that's deep. It's also literal. I mean, I get what you're saying, Nick. I'm just saying it's also literal. I need to use my library more because less money to spend. Yes. The library across. Hey, lazy. When did you get in here? The library across the street from me closed a year ago. They have a sick mind to think that. But yeah, but they project. That's what they've been doing. Everything they accuse us of doing is what they do on a regular basis. And they were coming in so much that I couldn't block them fast enough, so I just shut comments down. Exactly, Ty. That's exactly it. Yeah, they are, Ty. My Dreamcatcher Mind library is pretty empty. Well, why? You're a very intelligent dude. Are you being self-deprecating? Yeah, to say the least, Nick. But, I mean, people got it worse than I do. So, my brain dumb? No, your brain is not dumb. Your brain needs to focus on structure and the basic rules. But you are not dumb by any shape of the imagination. I'm just joking. Good. I'm glad. Exactly. Doesn't mean you don't deserve support and kindness. Yes. Every brain has strengths and weaknesses, not dumb. Yeah. The only way I consider you dumb is if you see a set of provable facts and you decide to ignore it based on your own feelings and agenda. That's it. That's it. No, you rule, Nick. You rule. That's dumb. All right, I got to get my I don't know if you guys notice or not, but I'm moving around a lot because I'm hurting. I got to get up and move around geez, I missed an hour of this. I need to stop going places. Look, I'm going to go on break. When I come back, we will continue. If you're here hanging out, give me 10 minutes. I'll be back and we'll talk some more, okay? I will be back. Give me, ooh. Y'all hear that? Ooh, that motherfucker came all the way from my toenails. Ooh, that was a burp for the century, bruh. It spoke a whole language. I feel dumb when I pull my trousers on and find their back to front. Jimmy, I have something for you. That's not dumb. And I'm not just saying this to try to blow smoke up your ass. Pay attention. Everybody pay attention. If you pull your pants on and you put them on backward and you beat yourself up for that mistake, you are inherently intelligent because you saw a problem. As soon as you saw it, you fixed the problem. You didn't run around all day in backward pants knowing you had pants on backwards. You're not dumb. And that's a perfect allegory for what I've been saying. If you see a problem, you fix a problem. If there's something that you don't know, you try to know that thing. That is the difference between ignorance and intelligence. Which one? The mayor? The mayor or Sally? Or you talking about Uncle Ducky? Yeah, and if you're tired, hungry, etc., your brain won't be. I gotta go. I'm gonna go on break. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, please. Mayor, yeah, Mayor. He's awesome. I'll be back. Ugh. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna have some more fun. Okay. I love y'all too. All right. All hail the random potato. What potato? I once thought dating was a good idea. How dumb am I? Whatever. Stop that. Look at us coming back at the same time. Twinsies. All right. So, I want to know why reviews aren't showing up. This is annoying. I don't know. Well, maybe that's what's affecting Goodreads. My buddy Mike said he reviewed it, but I'm not seeing it. And someone else said they reviewed it too. That's not showing up either. It took over a day to show up. That sucks. Thought there was about to be some outer limit shit there. I don't know. It is cold, man. It's currently 17 degrees. I hope my diesel doesn't gel. Yeah, I have a good friend who insists Elon was just jumping or whatever. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't see it on Amazon either, but I'll keep checking. Yeah, it's really cold for over here, especially in Alabama. But thank you for adding it to whatchamacallit, Amazon. I wonder if it is a cash thing. Huh. I don't know. It's 1 degree here. Good gravy. Where do you live again? State. You don't have to give me city or anything. He didn't pay me for the review. Whatever. Michigan. Oh yeah, you're bound to be frozen over there. Ooh, it is cold. I need the equator. You need the equator. It's too hot there. It's way too hot there. It's 8 degrees here, New Jersey. And I got the window open because smoking and tea has finally turned me into a furnace. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the party, Ty, my dude. I love snow too, but my body can't help it. Just learned how to spell equator. There you go. That's building that toolbox I was talking about. It's building that toolbox. I'm trying to go through all the people following me on Blue Sky because it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy over here. Ooh, it's cold. My toolbox has a squeaky toy hammer. That's fine, because eventually you can upgrade to a mallet, and then an actual hammer, and then a claw hammer, and then a nail gun, all that stuff. You just keep upgrading. I have joined the sweaty club. Sweat with us, Ty. Sweat with us. Yep. Nail gun. Hells yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. You just got to keep upgrading. But you can't jump from a toy hammer all the way to a nail gun and expect to know how it works. Honestly, I think reading this would help you. I think it would. I know you already got it. Or you're going to get it or whatever, but reading this will help. I want it so badly. My birthday is next month, February 10th. I'll be 36. That's about the time dudes actually come into their own and start gaining some intelligence. You're waiting for your tax return? Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it. Woo. Yep. I will try to remember, Ty. Actually, let me add this to my calendar. Here we go. I have it in now. Woo, we getting old. You can't believe you're 30? Shit, I can't believe I'm about to be 45. You're 31. Did you forget your age, Nick? Is that what just happened? You forgot? Hey, fair enough. I need to hydrate before Haley gets mad at me. All right, Boggle. I'm a little stoned. I'm older than he. Hey, Tundra. Shh. You don't need to do all that. Who cares if age? Who cares how old you are? I don't care. You could be as old as my grandmother who died, but you could be as old as her, and it doesn't matter. You still rock. See, that's what you get, Nick. I once forgot how old I was while I was playing outside. I was 8. Fair enough. You forget a lot of stuff when you're 8. By the way, I just took a gummy, so we're going to hang out until it kicks in, and then I'm going to go relax and chill with my family before I got to go back to work all weekend. I saw a game called Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. I need to get back to Black Myth Wukong. There's another one that I enjoyed recently. Oof. There we go. All right, Mike, it just showed up on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna read Mike's review. Y'all wanna read it? Yeah, y'all wanna listen? Wukong versus Gen Godzilla. We need another movie night watch along. We do, Tundra. When do you want to do it? I can only do it like Monday or Wednesdays. All right, here we go. I am terrible at writing reviews for what is. I don't care, dude. I just appreciate you. Okay, all right. This one has a little bit of everything: romance, drama, horror, magical realism, historic fiction, character studies. The list goes on. No matter what kind of fiction you like, The Last Freak Show offers something you'll enjoy. Based on interviews with the author, the series will cover many decades of history for the Cortez family carnival. So as amazing as this book is, the journey is just getting started. It's going to be a long wait for book 2. Yes, it is. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Yeah, I just want to say book is good, go read it. That's how I am when I review anything positively. I just ramble and ramble. I'll do anything for the right cost, but only for the homies do I do it for free. What are you doing for free there, buddy? And can I hire your services? What would you do for a Nick blowjob? Why'd that work so well? Why the fuck did that work so well? Monday, Tuesday, mid-morning for me. You're in Australia, right, Tundra? If I remember correctly. It worked too well. It did. Oh, man. That's good shit right there. That's exactly what that is. Ooh. There's white stuff on my PS5 controller. What was I doing out here last time I was playing the PS5? About 16 hours ahead. Yeah, my friend, where does she live? My friend Sarah Frost lives in Australia. She's the one who edited Freak Show. And she's 15 hours ahead, I believe. As long as it's not daylight savings time, then it's like 15, 16. I don't know. Sarah Frost is a dope ass name. Yeah. No. On you see it? It's like a little bit right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. See? It actually does look like. See? Never mind. I've told Sarah before that she needs to write a book. That's gamer funk, my man. It is. Powdered donut? No, I don't eat while I play. I don't like. I'm very OCD about stuff on my hands. It's dead skin and food particles. Ugh. Probably not though. That looks like something like a fluid. I'm not helping my case. I know where the rest of my story is going. I just need to finish it. Go for it. Jump in right now. I don't care if you leave. Go write your book. Y'all, I just need to say this. I am so ridiculously proud of Ty. So back in the day, Ty was like, I don't know if I'll ever write a novel. I don't think I could. All my stuff is short. Rada. And here they are over it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Over 65,000 words. Am I right? Because dead skin is fine. I told him he could do it. I told him. Yeah, look, 65.8K. I told him. And he was like, no. You're not done yet, but you still written 65,000 words. Might as well say 66,000 words. Who's working hard? Ty is working hard. Something thin. If you run something thin along the seam of the controller, you'll probably scrape out some gum. Oh, yeah, I know I will. But anyways, I'm OCD about my hands having anything on it. Like, I can't do lotion. Soap and water's fine, and then I'll just dry my hands off. But anything like lotion, Aquaphor, triple antibiotic ointment, I cannot stand that. It sets off my sensory issues. So I don't eat or anything while I'm playing. This is just a rough draft. Would you stop making excuses for the accomplishments you have accomplished, Ty? Stop that. Look at what you've done. Look at it. Go scroll through the motherfucker if you have to. 65,000 words is longer than my first 3 books. 4, 5, 6. My first 6 books. I didn't break 65,000 until Everything Is Horrible Now? Or was it The Betting of Boys? I can't remember, but yeah. Oh, Ty had an ad. Would you stop that, Nick? Your book did not stink. you need help with structure and grammar. Your book does not stink. Your stories are fine. Some are really good. You need help with structure and grammar. Those are the two things you need to be researching all the fucking time. Oh yeah, you pick up the item at the grocery store. You know what's really bad around here, Jimmy? Milk cartons, especially at Aldi. Like one will bust and then they won't clean up the pallet, so it's just like puddles of spoiled milk. It's disgusting, and all of their milk ends up smelling like it. Editor said it needed so much work. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of work. I should show you the edit for the last Freak Show, how much red ink is all over that thing. Anyone ever bought a book that literally stank? Yeah, all the time, actually. I got a paperback once that smelled like it'd been sprayed by a skunk. Yeah. I ever tell you guys about my first copy of Lisi's story? I think I still got it in here. Yeah, okay. So this is the first copy of Lisi's story that I ever owned. You'll see it's torn. I completely dismantled it. And that's because a cat, I believe it was a cat, any animal, it's very strong ammonia stink, had peed on it. So had peed on it, I guess, while they were reading it because the dust jacket wasn't affected. So they just put the dust jacket back on it and donated it to Goodwill. I bought it. I got it home. I didn't read it for several years. Finally read it, and it was pissy. Pissy! And I know it wasn't my cat or my dog because the dust jacket wasn't dirty, and I had never touched the thing after I put it on my shelf. That is nasty. You nasty bastard. Cats are harsh critics. Great book, though. I got a paperback that smelled like weed. Love that book. I hate thrift books when you peel the sticker off the spine and then it's sticky. You got to get Goo Gone. Goo Gone will eliminate that. Bro. Sorry, I had to catch up, but thank you. And I've written some short stories and a couple poems and posted them online for free. I don't know if I like the free part, but yeah, you'll get there. You bought a copy of Carry Off Ape. Oh, God, I hate Ape books nowadays. And it stunk like a bar of cigarette smoke. Ew. Yeah, Goo Gone is magic. Get your money, man. Get your money, man. Get your money, man. I want to learn like the carnival music. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. And then play that. I wonder. Hang on. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Did y'all hear that? Tundra probably heard that in Australia without the mic. Ugh. Yeah, Tundra's right. For stinky books, put them in a plastic bag with bicarb and stick it in the fridge for a few days. Yeah. But if it comes to like, if it's actually damaged, water damage, animal pee, whatever, you ain't going to be able to fix it. I got that thing on me. Shows off kitten in pocket. Trying to build an audience, and also I'm writing this novel for trans teens. I'll gladly give it out for free if it helps someone. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think of carnival music, and it's just Homer thinking of the clown college. A plastic tube with baking soda worked for you? Do you have any coming of age stories you were looking to give away? Yeah. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm coming back. Give me a second. I know I have truckloads more, Nick, but I got Traveling Vampire Show, The Girl Next Door, and Summer of Night if you want them. Hey, East River. I'm doing okay. Trying to sell a book. Ugh. You'll take them? All right. Email me your address. Try to get Ty's copy of fucking Hook out too. Drop book in bathtub, put in the freezer for a few days, and used hair straightener on warped pages. Good results. It was my copy of Lizzy's story. That's crazy. Yeah, if you get to it quick enough, you can do that. But if it's like old stuff, yeah. I think I'll buy an ebook of Lizzy's story. Avoid the curse. I legit forgot about that. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Where am I? Babe, come back. Any fool can see. Thank you, Mike. Traveling Vampire Show was like an all-time fave of mine. Need to do a reread. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure Dick would have appreciated that. Yeah, Bay's End was inspired by that, and Voice of the Night or Voice in the Night. I can never remember which one it is, by Dean Koontz. Those are the two books that actually inspired Bay's End. Not any of Stephen King's work. Not The Body, none of those. I plan to read The Traveling Vampire Show soon. You should. It's a fantastic book. It's a really, really good book. The Voice in the Night is so good. It is. Yeah. Those are the two books that inspired Bay's End. And most of my coming of age stuff. There's numerous coming of age stories in the last Freak Show. Numerous. There's one in the first one. Size chapter and Bobble's chapter are both coming of age stories. And then there's, how much can I say? There's more in book 3, but those kids are introduced in book 2 because book 2 was supposed to be one book. Yeah, East River. The Last Freak Show, book 1, Flamin' Fortune, by S.E. Johnson. That's me. S.E. Johnson. That's me. That's Edward Lorn. That's me. It's all me. New pen name. Go buy it. Please, I need reviews. Read the book and review it. And no one at any point in time should review the book if they have not read it. Okay? What's SE stand for? Sacrificial Exorcism. You know, I have yet to read your work, LOL. I have like a bunch of your books, though. Read this one. No, for real, it stands for Southeast. The angle of my dangle. You know how it goes. I'll certainly read your new book. Appreciate it, East River. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Father Time to be fair, although quickly fleshed out. Yeah, because when you finally get into his chapter and get started with like the here and now of his chapter, he's still a teenager. You're getting high? Of course you are. It's so good. Not done yet, but loving it. Man, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. This book is fantastic. This series is going to do numbers if I can just get people to read it. You know what I really want? And I've said this before. I don't talk about myself in a positive light ever. But I am this time because this is the book that I've always wanted to read. This is the book that if I saw it on a shelf and picked it up and started reading it, I would fall in love with it. It has everything you could ever want in a book. It's so important. And and where I'm going with this, I know I've said this before, but you want to know what I want to happen? I want to be the person who makes people read again. I want that privilege. I want people to read this book and jump into another book and another. I want to be in some way like Stephanie Meyer and J.K. Rowling. Both of those authors, it doesn't matter what you think of them personally or their work, they got people reading again. And that's what I want to do. I want to get people reading again. I want them, that's why I wrote it as a mosaic. Every chapter doesn't start over, but it's from a completely new character's point of view. Every single chapter has a beginning, middle, and end. Every single book in the series has a beginning, middle, and end. The entire story, all 5 books, has a beginning, middle, and end. So if you only ever pick up the book and read Father Time's chapter, the first chapter, you're going to get a full story to some extent. There is bits of cliffhangers here and there, but you're going to get a full story. You get his full origin story. Mother Nurture, you get her full story. Goes on, Psy, Bobble, Trixie, the bearded woman. Then you start over in the next book. You get Willie Wilkins or Valenti Weiss. You get the magician's full story. You get clowns. You get you get a sword swallower. You get a fire breather. You get all these people. Everything that you would normally see in a circus or a carnival, you get all of it. All the good, all the bad. You get everything you would ever see if you went to a carnival or whatever. Every single bit of my experience, carnivals and sideshows and all that stuff, my favorite thing to go to. I prefer that over theme parks because it's small and it's insular, and you get this feeling like there's a lot of history there, even though it moves around constantly. That's what I wanted to convey. I wanted the outcasts of the outcasts, and I just want people to read it. I want to be the reason people pick up books again, because I want to inspire people to read other books again. I want to be that. That's about as braggartly as that's as much braggadocio as you will ever get from me. And that other book, The Last Freak Show, what are you talking about? I love the first coming of age story in Freak Show. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate that. Will the stories follow the same stories in each book? Like, will there be Yes. It's all, while you never return. Like, okay, the book starts with Father Time, and then it goes to Mother Nurture, then it goes to Psy, Bobble, Trixie. Each one of those have all of the characters in them, except for the first 2, because we're getting to know how the circus, the Cortez family circus, became the Cortez family carnival. There's a big difference between circuses and carnivals, and all that's explained in the book. By the time you get to the carnival, everyone comes together, and you see these people all the time. It's like constantly bumping into your friends and your family in the same space. And all of those people's stories, even the people who run the fresh lemonade stand, even those people are important to the story. It is so good. It is. I promise you. Oh, you said you wanted people to pick up another book? Yes. Yeah, but it's not out yet. So, love you for it. At the end of chapter 2. Yeah. At the end of chapter 2, which is like 100 pages in. No, it's more than 100 pages in. Which is how much I read. It's just become the carnival. Just then. So, all right. So every chapter is novella or novel length. There are sub chapters. Don't let it scare you off. All right. So this is the scary part. It takes 157 pages. 157 pages to hit the first intermission, and that's where the story really starts. You're on 181. Ooh, where are you? Hang on. I want to see where you are. Oh, you're about to hit one of my favorite parts in the whole book. Well, a little bit past that. It's a little bit past that. You read the first intermission? Oh, Sandy. Poor Sandy. Poor Sandy. I'm going to buy it as soon as I can. I'll get you a copy. If you promise me to read it and review it, I will gift you a copy. Actually, I can trust you. I'll just send you a digital copy. This book, everyone who's read it, everyone, even my editor who doesn't like my stuff, said they never wanted to stop reading. They never wanted to put it down. Sorry, East River. I just now saw. I always recommend people pick up Harry Potter. I know they probably read it as a kid, and it kickstarts their habit again, gets them off their phone and their nose in a book. It works. Yeah, that's all I could hope for. Well, I'm not worried about the money. I'm really never worried about the money. I was last year because I had no options. Luckily, DoorDash helped, and then I had some very, very kind people come in and help me out, both on the channel and off the channel. And I got back on my feet, and I'm slowly trying to repay these people. So the money is important, but the main thing is I need to sell 1,000 copies by April, the first week of April, or this whole project dies. Oh yeah, the girl next door is hella tragic. You should create a new Amazon account and leave a review from Penny's perspective. No, Penny's is a very important part of the story, the entire series. Everybody is. I know I keep saying that, but this is the first book, and I've always wanted to write a book like this. The book has no main character. There is no main character. Everyone is on an equal level with everyone else. There's no main character. There's no main villain. Everyone is on. Now, there's villains and there's heroes, but everyone is the main character. And that's what was important to me, to show these people in the entire breadth of their heart, their soul, and to make them live and breathe and come alive, make you want to see them again. When you get to the next chapter, you might be like, oh, damn, I want to read more about that character. And then they pop up in the next chapter, and you're like, they're still here. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Ty said, it's wonderfully written. Thank you. Yeah, based on a true story. Dallas took several literary licenses with it, but yes, it is based on a true story. You read the first intermission? Yeah, poor Sandy. I just keep thinking about that, but I mean, everything works out. There's at least one, Jimmy, that I know of. The Girl Next Door. At least one. It's a hard watch too. Hang on, I want to try and replicate this real quick. Give me a second. Don't fall. Don't fall. All right, let's see if I can do this. Phew. Hang on, why aren't you? What the hell? Why is it muted? All right, here we go. I'm coming back, I promise. All right, let's try this. Everything I read by Ketchum has been well written. Oh yeah, Dallas was an amazing fucking author. Absolutely fantastic. And he didn't get the credit he deserved because people just wrote him off as horror. Like books like The Lost and Red and a couple other ones. It's just absolutely amazing. And here is E's little ditty called The Last Freak Show. Yes. I want to see. Red is so good. It is. Yeah. All right. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think this is right at all. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, so it's. Yeah, okay. I'll work on it later. I just wanted to see if it was that's a cool guitar. It's a Enya carbon fiber guitar. I just wanted to see if it was, actually well adapted. Should Red be my second ketchup? Oh, definitely, but it's basically literary John Wick. And if you know why John Wick goes on the killing spree, it's I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, yeah, it's about a dog. Kinda. Yeah. It is not an action book. Yeah, it's definitely a tender book. Yeah. I haven't. No, I was talking about the movie John Wick with Keanu Reeves. He goes on a killing spree after bad guys kill his dog. That's not exactly how this goes, but it's close enough. Basically, what I'm saying is a dog dies. You love carbon fiber guitars? This is my first one, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Dog dead. I'm sorry. I'd recommend Red, The Lost, and Cover. Only Child Stronghold is also good. But damn, I'd say that one. I'm having a problem reading because of my eye. It has nothing to do with your comment, Roman. You don't feel high? I'm about to be. I'm definitely about to be. Damn, thank you so much, Michael. We're up to 3 reviews now. Praise Jesus and Josephine. Well, that's jumped considerably. So there was only 9 people. No, sorry. There was only 7 people that marked Freak Show as want to read, and now we're up to 12. So I appreciate y'all. R.L. Stine was going to write a Goosebumps called Dead Dogs Still Fetch. I know why he didn't. Sorry, I think I'm a little desensitized by recommending Jack Ketchum. Can you link the Goodreads Amazon reviews on your Blue Sky? I don't know, honestly. Let me see if I can share them. No, I can't share. I could probably screenshot it and do it that way, but yeah. All right, close that. All right. The Fault in Our Stars made me cry. Then you will love this book. And Josh Boone, the guy who directed that one, is going to be directing the television adaptation of this eventually. But I got to make it sell. If it doesn't move numbers, it's all going to disappear. Yeah. His here you go. Let me read it to you. So Josh, I'm not going to be able. I can't. It's too small on the back of the book. My eye is going to mess me up. Let me read you his blurb that he gave me, Nick. Everyone else has already heard it, but yeah. Okay. So Josh Boone said, if John Irving and Stephen King collaborated on a century-spanning American epic while channeling Ray Bradbury's Ghost, this is the book you would get. S.E. Johnson is an absolutely dazzling virtuoso storyteller who has planted his flag with this hugely imaginative, tender, and bruising saga of the Cortez family carnival, sure to be discovered and championed as an absolute classic. Read it. It's a masterpiece. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yes, it does remind me of Ray Bradbury. Sweet. Sweet. That's so nice and sweet. Thank you. Yeah, Josh is a really good dude. If the writer's strike hadn't happened, I have no doubt that we'd already be working on this. But it is what it is. Dinklage is on hold for his part. Man, that would be so cool to have. I would like to get another person other than him because he gets all the roles. But yeah, Dinklage would be amazing as Clay. The characters feel so real. I want to be friends with them. Spoiler alert, you already are. And you ain't even met the best characters yet, in my opinion. In my opinion. Remember, this book was supposed to be, I talked about this earlier, so if you weren't here, I'll tell you how it started. Sai was supposed to be the main character. And then he ended up having a much smaller role as the series grew and as the book grew and grew from 100,000 words to 200,000 words to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now it's 1 million words. And it is fully populated with real people. I promise you, everybody feels real. Ray Bradbury. All of them. How long will the series be? The series is 5 books. You have Flame and Fortune, Masks and Magic, Vice and Vengeance, Soil and Sideshows, and Rubes and Ruin. They're all coming out in December every year. If the book does numbers, they'll come out quicker. But I got to get the funding for them. So if the first book doesn't sell, the series is dead. But right now, the first one's out. It has a full story. You can have fun. It does have one hell of a cliffhanger ending. But if I can get this one, the next one will be right behind it if I can get 1,000 copies sold by April. But the entire thing is 1 million word long book. 1 million words. It's like 4,500 pages. I'll never do it. What won't you do? Oh, cold. Read it. It's a masterpiece. I keep going back to that. It's awesome. How many Lorn books are still to come? 3. You have Lady Falls this summer. Lady Falls this summer. Arrow next summer, and How to Burn a Witch the summer after that. Where is everybody? They come and go. Usually most people come the first hour and then leave. Oh, I'm cold and the gummy is starting to kick in. Just slightly. But I don't want to go. I'm having fun. But also chat's starting to slow down, so I just take my ass on in somewhere. Yeah, you might have to go soon. So do I. Because the gummy's starting to kick in. My voice is shot. That's another reason why I didn't want to read tonight. My voice is just, ugh. I think I might read Cruelty after Blacktop Wasteland. Have you read all of the Bayzen books, Jimmy? Hell yeah. Go, Nick. What movie should we watch? That's a good one, Tundra. What are you thinking? Yeah, I got the anthology one. Awesome. Then yeah, just if you're done with all the rest of them and the short story tie-in, Cinder Block, then yeah, definitely jump into Cruelty. How about an old slasher? Yeah, why not? Whatever y'all want to watch. Cinder Block was great. Thanks. It was almost based on a true story. That scenario pretty much happened when I was a teenager. One of the kids did that to another kid because he caught him with his girlfriend. But it wasn't a Cinder Block. I changed a couple things. We can all laugh at Hereditary. No. Could always watch Razor. Oh, that's a good one. I actually enjoyed that. It was silly, but I liked it. That's the one about the feral, whatchamacallit. I actually like that one. It is big and dumb, but yeah, I love that movie. I loved it. Yeah, Razorback. It's about a wild feral boar that's absolutely fucking massive. It's probably about the size of, what would you say, Tundra? About not a semi truck, but maybe a semi truck without a trailer. Yeah, giant with a feral giant boar. It's amazing. It is so much fun. And you can't go wrong with Australian movies. You just can't. A VW Bug? Really? You don't think it was bigger than that? I remember it being about the size of like a Chevy van. Like one of those old Astro vans. That's what I remember. Wolf Creek was good. I like that one. Too bad the actor is an asshole. But yeah, I liked Wolf Creek and its sequel. Ugh. Length, yeah. You're right. It's about as long as a bug, but it's definitely as tall as like an Astro van. No, it's not a werewolf movie. It's a slasher. We can do Wolf Creek or we can do Razorback. I kind of want to do Razorback, but let's see here. Where is Razorback playing? I also got to make sure it's on like Tubi or something. God, I love this movie. I forgot. I got to watch it again. I had so much fun. It doesn't look like it's streaming anywhere. But is it free on Tubi? It doesn't look like it's on Tubi. Was that really from 1984? I think. No. Is it 1984? I could have swore it was more of a modern movie. How the hell? Was it remade? Hold up. I think it was remade. Hang on. Oh, it's just. Is that it? Okay, Okay, it's not a remake. All right, Tundra. I was thinking of the wrong movie. I saw this one as a kid and I liked it, but the one that I remember is called Boar. That's why we didn't agree on the size of it. It might be on Shudder. It's on AMC Plus, Sling TV, and Amazon Prime, but only if you have AMC Plus on Amazon. I love that fucking movie. Let's go with the bigger pig. Boar is free on Prime? Nope, it's only if you have AMC Plus. It's only 99 cents to rent it, though. Wait. You can rent movie for free right now for whatever reason. What? It's not part of Prime, though. It's also on Shudder. So, we're going to need a bigger pig. Oh, yeah, we can do it. Everybody can do a free trial. Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about, Nick. The one, this one says 2017. Yeah, Shudder and AMC Plus, you can get the free trial. But I don't want people to forget about it. If you have Prime, you get Shudder for free. No, I don't. I do not. I have to pay like $3.99 extra a month. Yeah. And lazy, I know you don't use Amazon, so you could probably do something like I don't know, rent it somewhere or something. It's gonna be cheap. I was well, not for me. It comes out every month. But I really loved Boar. Boar was amazing. Mom pays for this stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, my gummy is fully on deck, so I can just watch you watch. That's fair too. So I'm gonna go inside and eat a ridiculous amount of food. Yeah, they're both Aussie movies. Yeah. See you later. I'm not sure when, but it'll definitely be next week. Probably next Monday or Wednesday. And Tundra, email me, edwardlorn@gmail, and we'll talk about setting up the movie. We can both host it. You can bring your people, and I can bring my people. If that sounds good to you. Night, Nick. Night, Jimmy. Night, Ty. Good night, Lazy. Mike and anyone else who's here. Tundra, all y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll catch up with you guys at least next week, but I'm always over at the Discord, so not always. Good night, Moon. But I am over there. As long as you tag me, I'll see your stuff. Thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. If you read The Last Freak Show, Book 1, Flame and Fortune by S.E. Johnson, if you read it, please leave a review. All right. Bye, Tundra. Bye, Roman. Go do that and have a great evening. I am Roman. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. No, I got to sign out. But until next time, I have been E. You have been you. This has been another live stream, hangout and chat, whatever you want to call it. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.